Talk about some awesome music to start out on. Oh man, I love this game. I'm gonna get started here in just a minute. Hello to anyone who is chilling out in chat before I got started. I know usually there's a couple people who like to do that. I'm gonna be obviously starting this game, Final Fantasy IV. One of my favorites, without a doubt. I was hoping I could have played the PSP version, but I can't do that, unfortunately. So I'm going to be playing the Japanese translated version of the Super Nintendo version. I'll talk about why later. It's not... No, there's a little bit of difference. It's a little bit harder, not that it's a really hard game overall, but... we'll see. You'll see. Alright, well, I'm going to wait just about one more minute, then I'm going to go ahead and get started. Alright, enough waiting. I'm going to go ahead and get started. There we go. Let me know if the sound levels are okay and everything. Obviously, every game that I play is a little bit different, so I have them adjusted. Hopefully it's okay, just let me know. Gee, I wonder who our hero is. Hey, Raven, haven't seen you in a while. Like any good old RPG, we're gonna have the crystals involved, of course. No, apparently we stole a crystal. You've been doing your own streaming? Ah, cool. I'll have to check out your channel. What have you been streaming? I remember you mentioned that you were going to. I didn't know that you actually went and started it, though. That's cool. So apparently we're pretty awesome people. We attacked a city of magicians and we stole their crystal. Awesome. So yeah, we are the captain of the Red Wings. It's yeah. The text does look a little bit different, Red. It's fan translated of the Japanese version, so I assume that has something to do with it. Oh yeah. One of the differences between the Japanese and the US Super Nintendo version is like right here. What Cecil is using are items that cast spells in game. Well, the Super Nintendo version had those dummied out. You could never actually get them, but they would still be used during this part. So I remember, seeing that crap. I'm like, oh man, that's cool. I can't wait to, get this item right here. And well, you never can. Because it was taken out of the US version. A lot of stuff was taken out of the US version. And in a lot of ways it was made easier too, so... That's why I'm going to play the Japanese version. Just a little bit harder. You know, this has been translated for a while. I don't know. I'm assuming there's probably different versions, and there might be different fan translations. So, well, on the main menu it said 2001. So, I mean, heck, this could be a 12-year. But that could just be when they, started doing stuff. I don't know. But yeah, you'll notice like bacon is spelled with an E here. I will miss a little bit of the crappy dialogue from the original Super Nintendo version though. Oh man, it's so bad. Great music too. Great thing about the PSP version is you have a choice if you want to use the original Super Nintendo music or if you want to use the remastered one. Yeah, Spoony Bard. Oh, there's a lot of typos too and all kinds of stuff in the original version. Now, I used to think the king, when I was little, like his sprite, I don't know what I thought he was. He didn't look like a king to me, though. He kind of looked like, I don't know, some weird thing. I could never understand what he looked like. So apparently we had the water crystal. Alright. So how's everybody doing this Saturday night? Yeah, you said you were heading out, weren't you, Red? Oh man, we're already branded as traitors. So we gotta go kill some phantom beasts, the upper valley. Okay. Is the music and sound level okay, Red or Raven? Apparently, yeah, Cain is spelled with a C in this version. Okay. So we get a bomb ring we have to deliver to the village. Gee, I hope that nothing bad happens with that. I might be just talking a little bit louder, I don't know. Sometimes I get a little... I'm excited to play this game. I love this game. This is one of my favorite Final Fantasy games. Alright. Unfortunately, we cannot run in this version of the game, though. Make sure my controls are still okay. Yeah, everything's okay. And sleeping guards already. I'm gonna turn it up, yeah, just a little bit, though. Sounds good to me. Get an ether, a tent, and 480 gil. Okay, before I get started, I'm gonna do this. Unfortunately, there's limited space in this version of the game. So we're gonna... I always put my sort button all the way at the top. Same with my trash can. There we go. I just beat this game not too long ago. Well, the PSP version, so... everything should hopefully be fresh in my mind. And this is Rosa. Yes, I use XSplit. There are a couple other options that people use. Some are, I know one is kind of user-friendly, but I don't remember the name. And I think there's another one that people use, like the Flash Media Encoder, but it's not too user-friendly. So, anyway, let's head up. I think that's probably what I think some other people use. That's pretty decent. I think I've heard of it. Good, Sid. Just like any good Final Fantasy. Well, I wish you luck with streaming, Raven. Alright. I always like doing that for some reason, having her walk right through us. And like any true badass, Cecil goes to bed in his armor. Hey, hey, late night visits. Aww. Yeah, the first Final Fantasy with a love story. Well, sort of a love story. This one really kind of paved the way for all the highlights that the later games would use. We even start out a little bit whiny too. But that won't stick around, thankfully. It kind of looks like Rosa has a beard when she's sad like that. Look at that. I don't know. That's another thing I used to think. I used to think she had a beard when she looked like that. It was really weird. Yeah, these are... God, I think this game came out in 1992? 91 or 92? So, I mean, it's over 20... I bet it's at least 20 years old. If it came... Well, obviously it would be if it came out then. Oh man, here we go. We get to hold hands and walk out as buddies. Oh man. Time for the slow scrolling text. Final Fantasy Tactics and then this one. They did do a good job with this one in 12. I did like the music for it. So I don't know if you guys saw, but I hit 100 followers on Twitch now. Oh man, I hit it last night. I know, big 3 numbers, man. Look out. I'm going mainstream. Oh, awesome. Really, when you first start out, it can be really hard. It can be pretty demoralizing, too. Yeah. Come on, text. Alright, finally, now we can actually start the game proper. After we hit town. We got stuff to steal. Ah, yeah. Potions. More potions, probably. Hey, dancers. Equal opportunity. Dwarf bread. Oh, that cast sight. It gives you a map, which is not really useful. You can use it on the world map. There's a sight spell. Basically, it just zooms out and you can kind of see what's up ahead. Anyway, we can also change who we have walking on the world map. That's awesome. So we want to head northwest. I think there's an item here. Ah, an ether. Those would be handy. And a maiden's kiss. And because Cecil is smart, he loves to touch fire. Yeah, sure, kid. Oh, we gotta show it off. Wow. Woo! See, that is definitely not in the American version. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Alright, whoever decided to put tents down here, I'm not sure. And a copper hourglass. But let's steal this stuff anyway. Copper, what's that do? Stops targets. Not bad. Oh, I know, the no running. Ooh. It's alright, we're going old school this time. Cecil's in no hurry, okay? You know, the world doesn't need to be saved quite yet. Anyway, there should be... Ah, yeah, here we go. Secret passage right back here. Now, this is one I didn't know about for a while. Golden needle. There, whoop. Another one. That it? Nope. One more thing. Phoenix Down. Alright, awesome. Yeah, that's a secret passage I never knew about, oh god, probably till maybe a year or two ago. Obviously, I've played this game a lot. Alright, I think that's all the treasure here. Oh, wait a minute. Thought there's one more. Nope. Okay. I'm going to stop by the item shop and I'll show you some of the other differences between the US version and then this version, the Japanese one. Yeah. Now in the American version, I'm going to go, I don't need anything really. You can buy ethers and you can buy remedies right from the very beginning of the game. The ethers, obviously, they restore your magic, but the remedies are, they cure all status ailments. You could buy those pretty dirt cheap in the beginning in the American version of the game, but not anymore. That was something they added just for us. Anyway, also a new ability is Dark Wave, which was also taken out of the American version, which was kind of interesting because it made a fight later in the game kind of interesting, because the ability is used, even the American version, but you never had it, so you didn't understand it. So, I think how it works is it takes off 1/8 of your current hit points, or your max hit points, and then it does damage to all enemies. So, you do 1/8 of your health of damage, and you hit all enemies. It's not bad against, like, those goblins. A bunch of weak enemies. Now, if I really wanted to be crazy, these goblins have a really rare drop, a summon. It's a 1 in 64 drop rate. It's a terrible summon and it's completely useless, but if you're a completionist, you could go for it. I have actually had it dropped for me once before when I was a kid playing the game. I remember it was like my first battle. It was like my second time playing the game too, and I had it dropped for me and I was like shocked, but it was terrible. Like any good game, make sure you never listen to what anybody tells you, of course. Have any of you actually played the DS version of this game? It's really different. So Red, yeah, what do you think about the DS version of the game, since you love the alternate versions so much? I have played through, not all of it, but a lot of it. Ooh, a tent. I kind of like the DS version is it's kind of interesting. It's alright. You know, it's I look at it as just a completely different version of the game. You know, when I think of versions, I think like the Super Nintendo version, the Game Boy Advance version, and then the PSP version. I think of the DS as its like own separate game because it's so largely different and much harder, really hard. Let's go ahead and heal. PSP version is my favorite too. It has all the bonus content of the Game Boy Advance version, but it doesn't have any of the bug problems that the Game Boy Advance version has with this game. The Game Boy Advance version of 4 is a joke. Makes me really sad. Nah. Yeah, we have a bong ring. We gotta deliver it to the village. Oh, here we go. And like most first Final Fantasy bosses, this is kind of more of a tutorial boss, where they have one gimmick. Hey, a critical. Now, I will be doing like every single side quest and everything too. Whoops. Yeah, you're not supposed to attack when he turns to mist. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Oh, that wasn't bad. Okay, thanks, game. For some reason, though, jump doesn't trigger that. Fine by me. It's kind of like, this is actually really like the guard scorpion from 7, actually. When he raises his tail, or turns to mist, if you attack, you get counterattacked. Just thought of that. But yeah, I'll be getting all the summons, going to all the areas. I just won't. I'll be getting all of the final equipment in the final area. The only thing I really won't be doing is getting the summon, the drop summons, and the adamant armor. Whew. And we killed it. That's pretty much, yeah. So, yeah, it's pretty much the guard scorpion, but just earlier. Hey, we bought a bomb ring. Damn. The bomb ring had bombs in it. I mean, seriously. I mean, how stupid do you have to be? Our people, for most of this game, are pretty damn stupid. Yeah, Cecil is not the brightest box, or brightest person around. He gets a bomb ring, and then we blow up the town. Didn't see that one coming. And we killed her dragon, and that killed her too. So let's recap what we've done so far in the game. We invaded a city and killed a bunch of wizards and took their crystal. We killed a dragon, which killed this girl's mother. And then we blew up her town. We're doing awesome. Looks like we're taking on Baron. Yeah, we really don't accomplish anything for quite a while as the good guys in this game. We pretty much fail every time we try and do something. Alright, let's take her along. Hey, she's a summoner too, so... Uh-oh. She's turning into Yoda. Or wait, Kefka. Oh hey, I got Kain in the air before this. Oh hey, it's Titan. Woo! And Kain jumped off. Why are there exclamation marks before Kain? Anyway, yeah, Kain is missing now. And thankfully we also get a free heal out of that. So, Titan is nice. Not only did he knock Kain out, but he somehow also healed us. Probably a couple dark waves should be enough to... Yeah, that's fine. We'll be hitting the town soon enough. Now there is a rare battle I think you can run into here on the desert, which if we do, I think it's like a sandworm. You want to run for your life, because it will kick your ass. I love how all the villagers freeze as we're walking along. I do. I like that about this game, the set jobs. I also like it because then there are instances where you are either like maybe melee heavy or caster heavy, you know. So it changes up your tactics a little bit. I mean, I love, you know, in the later games where you can, you know, really decide how your characters evolve. But I also don't like it because then it's really just the best to, a lot of ways, have characters all be the same. So, you know. Hey, it's Baron. Apparently word reaches fast that that we didn't kill everybody there. Harsh words, Cecil. For sort of a boss. Alright, so neat little trick if you want to. If you kill the last soldier, the general will just run away. And, oh, which I just did, never mind. What I was gonna say before I just screwed that up, though, is if you want to kill the general, keep one soldier alive, and then just keep hitting the general over and over. He's worth a lot of experience. But, yeah. I screwed that one up. Yeah, see, he just runs once his turn comes back up. I think that would have been close to 800 to 900 experience had I killed him. It's not important at all, but, For some, see, this is another thing too with her sprite. When hi Zidana, when Rydia, that's her name, when she's laying down like that, her hair looks like a falcon's head to me. I don't know. Thanks for stopping by tonight. Yeah, see, look, it kind of looks like a falcon's head. Or a bird's head or something. Alright, so we get Summoner Rydia to join us. And we want to not do that. Now, this game works a little bit differently. You can either have 3 in the front row, 2 in the back, or 2 in the front row, 3 in the back. Rydia is, well, she's level 1, and she is not too well right now. She does thankfully come with some equipment, but magic-wise, all she knows is the Chocobo spell. Somehow she knew Titan for just that one time, of course. Plot grade amnesia. Let's see, let's buy 5 potions, there we go. That should be good. Now, I don't think there's really any armor that we want to buy. But make sure if you're ever playing this and you never have, you have to come here first. Rosa, I don't know how she got here, but somehow she beat us here. I mean, seriously, the game never explains. The mountain pass was blocked off from Titan, and somehow Rosa ended up here. So anyway, somehow she got the desert fever, and we need the light of the desert. And thankfully the book right here tells us. So anyway, just make sure you talk to Rosa. That's what you have to do that to advance the game coming up. Get the hell out of my way, people. Ooh, another ether. There are some weapons if you wanted to change up like Rydia's equipment, but there's nothing for Cecil. But I'm going to get her to level 5, I think, before we go on. This is probably one of maybe 2 times I'll do any level grinding in this game, even with this being a little bit harder version. Unfortunately, since Rydia is level 1, her speed is also god-awful. But, yeah, she doesn't know any spells, but you can use her rod as an item, and do just about as much damage as Cecil. So that's pretty nice. Yep, there are a number of items or weapons that you can use as items for beneficial effects. Not all of them, but some. I know most of them, I think. So yeah, I usually use her rod for a decent part until she gets a couple levels, gain some more magic points. Alright, learned Cure. Now, Rydia comes with every set of magic, white and black. Well, but her stats, let me show you stats here. Wisdom is determining of black magic, will determines your white magic. As you saw, her will was only at 6. So she's not a very good white mage. Yeah, and green. So she's not very good at white magic. Summonings, I assume, are still based off will. Or is that wisdom? Well, whatever one's for black magic. Whatever one I said already. So, just something to keep in mind. There are no blue in time. Well, Arcane. There is no time magic in this one. There is ninja magic. There's that. Sand Sahagins. Now these guys are weak to ice. Haste and slow is under white magic. And bolt. Alright, that's when I want to I'm gonna go ahead and rest, and that's when I say, okay, that's good enough. Yeah, level 5. That way she can survive the next dungeon and not be completely useless. Yeah, haste. Now haste is okay in this version. I don't really use it a whole lot because you know, it's kind of a turn. Slow is actually really good because it works on like every boss and it like stacks. So slow is a great. Haste is it's not too bad. Alright, let's go ahead and save. Knowing my luck, something would happen. To the underground channel passage, whatever version you're playing. I don't think, now that thing in the back there, I'm going to go ahead and use bolt on everybody. I should kill them all. They counter every move you do with, they completely restore their health. Yeah, re-raise. It doesn't show anything, but he completely restored his life. You have to one-shot them if you want to get the experience from them. Which I think we can do that with Chocobo. Let's find out. I love the green orbs for the Chocobo, or for the summon animation. Yeah. Chocobo can kill it. And I think they're worth, it's pretty decent experience, so. Alright, see you, Raven. Thanks for stopping by, though, and good luck with your streaming as well. If you make it big time, don't forget the little people, okay? Another Maiden's Kiss. I think there are actually enemies that can put us to turn us into frogs here. Zombies, I'm just gonna run away. I don't really have a good way to deal with them right now. I'll probably be on for at least another hour and a half to 2 hours, probably. We'll see how everything's going. I'm gonna go ahead and just use the rod. Alright, have a good one. See if that's enough. Now, hold spell is basically, I think it's a stop spell. I never use it. So anyway, the reason why you have to talk to Rosa is right here. If you don't, you can't pass this guy. Tello without an... Didn't he have... Yeah, he has an H in the Super Nintendo version in his name. Yeah, that's what It might be a more literal translation that they did for this version. Alright, we get Tello to join us, and he also has white and black magic. So let's put him in the back row. He comes at level 20 though. And let's see, I think he doesn't have his completely, yeah. But we'll find equipment here, I'm not worried. His stats though, he is pretty much Wisdom and Will, 16 each, so you can have him go either way. Unfortunately, he doesn't really come with any good spells, though. He comes with level 5. He does have Cure 2, which is nice. But yeah. Bomb Fragment. And that's an item that was not in the Super Nintendo version, American. It uses fire on all enemies, so it's actually good to save. Iron Bangle, yeah, so that's why I didn't really buy anything. We can just put them on here. So the middle one is physical defense, the bottom one is magic defense, if you're not aware. We won't get any stat changing equipment for a while that affects like strength and stuff like that. But anyway, there's a secret passage right here in case you never knew about this. Get a dry ether, which is better ether, an X potion, and a Phoenix Down. Yeah, a little hidden room. This one I knew about as a kid. I found that out myself. Somehow. So anyway, he has the white and black, but he also comes with the Remember spell. Let's try that. What happens is he tries to recall a random spell because Tello... Ooh, he did Bio. Oh, God. Okay, that rarely happens. Remember is actually really terrible. Tello, because he's so old, he has forgotten all his spells that he knew. And you can have him try and remember one. Generally, he doesn't ever remember any of them. And if he does, it's usually something crappy. So, and it actually did cost magic too. Bio cost 20 magic. So that was really lucky. I'm just going to use my rod. But Bio is an amazing spell. It's easier to do that. Sleep, I don't think there are really that many enemies that are susceptible to sleep. So, not something I'll use a whole lot. There are a few crowd control spells, Piggy and Toad, I think, that are actually somewhat useful in some areas. The Osmos spell that Tello has is it can drain magic points, and it can be actually really useful. Sometimes it'll only drain one magic point, but you can drain sometimes like 80 or 90 and completely fill back up. A Lucky Mallet? What's that? Cures dwarf. Oh, the small status mini. Okay. And another potion. Boy, they're really giving us a lot of ethers. That's really nice. Let's try ice. See if it does any better on them. Yeah, I think they're definitely weak to ice. Just get the Tella's turn. Riddy is out of magic, so. That would be a pretty bad one. So is Tulane working tonight, Zidana? I don't see him in stream, or well, maybe he is, just hasn't said anything. So, I think this was the first in the series where you could save inside a dungeon and actually use the tent and heal. Oh, well, I hope she's doing okay. Sorceress, huh? Well, way to go, Tilla. This is kind of your fault, you know. Let's get going. Alright, yeah. Tella uses a free tent, which is really nice, so. Aw, man. I love the Chocobo spell. So, one thing you have to keep in mind, get an eye. Oh no, I died? I remember you told me you named me in Dwarf Fortress. Oh man. Hey, Tulane. The Ice Rod. I could give this to Rydia, but I prefer to have the regular rod for using as an item. Fly Killer. It is a little bit. If I'm gonna go down, make sure everybody comes with me. That's my philosophy. I'm not gonna be the only one that sinks on the ship. I've never played Dwarf Fortress. I know a couple of people who have. Here we get some gil. Alright, so now we actually have some options for fighting these guys. Namely, Tella. Fire should be enough to take him out. Or not. Let's see if Dark Wave does anything. Well, there we go. Actually, Cure 2 might have been a better option with Tella. And we get another bomb fragment. So yeah, those bomb fragments were never, or any of those items types were never in the US version, so those chests were replaced with different items. Those mini mages, I don't think I like them for some reason. I'm going to defend right now. And defend one more time. I'm going to have Cecil do that. I think they can counter with really nasty magic. There we go. Wipe them all out. Yeah, that's what they can do. I think he only took 1 damage because the rod is considered magical. Man, he's took all my magic. There we go. Alright, so to get that chest on the right side, there is a secret passage right here. Not very, well hidden, but it's a pretty easy one to find. And we get a plumed hat. I think it's called the feathered hat, or something like that in the US version. And that completes Tella's ensemble. So, yeah, no need to buy him anything. You find it all right here, so... Hey, she actually hit them. Oh, thank God that didn't work. Damn it. Cool thing about the staff, though. Use it on an ally. And, well, that didn't work, because I guess that doesn't, it's not a status ailment. That casts the remedy spell on people if you use a staff as an item in combat. So if somebody's poisoned, yeah, you can use that. I guess it doesn't work on hold, though. But that's another one. And these guys are weak to fire. We will run into other colored ones, and actually what matters in this game is not all of them are weak to fire, the pudding types. They're actually weak dependent on what color they are. When we run into yellow ones later, they're weak to lightning. And poison is not a good spell. Let's see if Cure 2 can kill him. Almost. There you go. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Ah, an alligator. They attack twice per round. And I think it's actually weak to ice, not lightning. Let's find out. Yep. That would be nice if that was an achievement, if there were achievements in the game. Kill an enemy with 1 damage. I think I should heal Rydia. Antarctic Wind that casts Blizzard in battle. It's just like the bomb fragment. I cast Stop. I never really use that. And the Shadow Blade. Awesome. So let's look at Cecil. So his attack right now is 3 times 17. Okay? 80-some% accuracy. So 3 times 17. So with 16 strength, now it's 3 times 27. Woo! So nice damage increase. How do I remember? Well, I played him a lot, and I don't know, I remember. Usually there's a lot of overlap though, so that makes it pretty, helpful. Ah, step battle, we gotta love that. Yep, that's the easy one to always remember. Undead equals healing. But I just did play this game on the PSP, so I should remember a little bit better than some of the other ones. Man. Let's do Dark Wave. I think those blue ones can, they can turn you into a toad or something, yeah. Nope, this is one I played this one because I got a PSP. Most of them, yeah, it's been a while since I've played through, so. But even then, I can kind of remember some. Alright, let's use a tent, definitely. And Rydia's almost caught back up to us in levels already. Whee! There's no subtlety with Cecil, and screw it, just jump down. I've never played. Well, no, never mind. That's for World of Warcraft. I was gonna. There's a program. I don't know if you've seen the 1-by-1 recreations of the World of Warcraft and Minecraft. But just one sec. Here we get Hades helmet. A good tip when you're playing this game is because items don't tell you if they increase your strength, agility, and things like that. before you equip anything, you should always check your stats. So 17, 13, 14. Let's see. And then let's put on our equipment and then check it again. Oops. So 17, 13, 14. Okay, so that didn't affect any of our stats there, but yeah, how it worked with the WoW thing is they didn't do it hand by hand. They were able to take the map files from the game, and then using a program, it converted it all into Minecraft, like inside the game. So it wasn't somebody actually meticulously went through it. It was a program that did it for themselves. But you could go in and then, go through the, the World of Warcraft world. So, okay, that didn't increase any of my stats either. But, yeah. But that's a good rule if you're playing this game. No items tell you their stat increases. You should always check them. Octo-mammoth. Or an octopus. I love the boss battle music. But this guy is not too hard. Just like most. He is weak to the dark element, which is what my sword is, and lightning. Actually, Iridia might do more damage with the Chocobo summon. But yeah, Cecil is going to wreck face here. If Iridia doesn't die first. I would rate this one as probably one of my favorite, the boss battle themes. It does have, this game does have my, one of my favorite special boss themes though. When you fight the 4 elemental fiends. Aha, it's so good. Which no, I'm not gonna get to that tonight, unfortunately. I very much agree with you, Red. Well, go to YouTube and look up Black Mages 4 Fiends. Yeah, look that up on YouTube. They should have a version, I believe. I do have one of their CDs for my car. But I don't. It doesn't have that one on it. It's their first CD. Oh wow, that Chocobo kick did terrible. Yeah, I know they. They have 3 of them. See, obviously I could just download it, and burn it, but that's one I would. I paid money for. Yay, we won. Oh, hey, it's Damsian. Well, let's go pay a visit. Oh, hey, it's the Red Wings. And they carpet bombed him. Wow, talk about a drive-by. Holy shit. And before we go there, let's go over this way. For another little secret area. Sorta. Yeah, you gotta feel bad for these guys. Here we get a crossbow, another plumed hat, and a ruby ring. Now the ruby ring, I think, I'm going to want to save these for like later, Yeah, that doesn't let you be turned into pigs, which is... There's an area later in the game that'd actually be useful. So that's got a little more magic defense, but less physical. So I'm going to go ahead and keep the Iron Bangle on for now. Rydia is kind of, weak to physical attacks, so... Yeah, the old Super Nintendo version doesn't tell you crap. And let's raid their supplies. Iron arrows, holy arrows. The only thing that the original Super Nintendo version has going for it is the crappy translation. It's so awesome. Alright. Now we can go on since we raided all their treasure. And everyone's dead. There's one of these guys in the Super Nintendo version. It's actually quite funny, I find. Everybody's dead, basically, except like a couple people. They're dying. They're like, oh man, the crystal. Let me find which one it is. But in the original American version, I think it's this guy here. Nope, maybe it's him. Yeah, okay, so you can see, he's struggling, to talk, and he's saying that there's a healing pot above. In the American version, in the translation, he's like, the text makes it seem like he's overjoyed, and he's like, man, there's a healing pot you guys should go to up above. I don't know, it's just really weird. But, anyway, before we go up here, let's take off Tella's equipment. He's gonna be leaving us, obviously, for a little bit, if you're not familiar with the game. Oh, poor Anna. Edward, he just comes strolling in. Oh man, go get him, Tella. Except you have no equipment now. Yeah, punch him with your fist. Let's see if they actually kept a good translation line. And man, he's kicking in his ass. Come on, fan translation, don't let me down. Yes, they kept it in. All right. Every version, this is, like I said, this is a fan translation of the Japanese version. But every version of the game, even like officially released, they've kept the Spoony Bard line in. Which is quite awesome. Edward, he kind of sucks, but actually, which is kind of odd, well, I don't know, odd, in the Game Boy Advance and the PSP version, you can use him in the end game because you can choose whoever you want to use, and he's actually really, really good if you know how to use him correctly then. Oh, his name is Gilbert in this version, that's right. That's his actual real translation name, I'm sorry. But I'm going to be changing his name back to Edward. He can hide too. No, he is not going to be freed. Damn you people. Golbez with an extra E. Ugh. I like your style, Tella. And yeah, Tella leaves your party, so you want to make sure you strip him of his equipment. It's not that big of a deal, but I love that from Rydia. She's like a 5-year-old girl, and she just calls him a crybaby right in front of his dead lover. That takes some balls of steel as a little kid to do that. That's not creepy. Oh, I love this game. Yeah, another bitch slap. So Edward, I'm just going to call him Edward until then. I'm not going to call him Gilbert. He's going to help us finally. And we conveniently get his hovercraft too. But yeah, there's a pot of recovery if you. It's a free end basically, or whatever. If you want to walk back up here, whatever. I'll just use a tent. Oh, King Kai summoned her. There she goes. Okay, I don't know if that needed that much dramatic effect for this, but anyway, yeah, we can go over these little shallows with this hovercraft. There's a mountain to the east, but we can't do anything there yet, so... Let's see, yeah, he's definitely going in the back row. He comes with harps, which is, it's a long-range weapon, so he's good in the back row, but... Yeah, so... Okay, we'll just keep him with what he's got. But yeah, he's not that good, unfortunately. Like I said, if you're playing the Game Boy Advance or the PSP version though, and the end game he actually can be because he's really, really fast, and then his ultimate weapon that he has is it does like quadruple damage or something crazy to dragon enemies, which there's a lot in the end part of the game. Yeah. So he can be actually really useful. He'll be doing like 6-7k damage versus dragon enemies, and he's getting like 2 turns in for everybody's 1 turn. So I was quite surprised how useful he could be. Spiderweb, I think that's... Yeah, that casts slow on all enemies. That's actually really good. Let's use Dark Wave, why not? So Rydia is gonna kind of have to jump in as my spot healer for now, but that's fine. Don't think there's any treasure. This, oh yeah, there is. Okay, go to the left. The game seems to overload you with tents, so like I said, I have no problem just burning one outside. I just put oh, also hello Capricious. Yeah, I just put long play because this is a semi-popular game that you see people that are speedrunning it. I've seen somebody practicing it for like a world record or something like that. And so in case anybody's looking or if that person's doing it at the same time, that way people know I'm just actually just enjoying the game, you know, and also getting, you know, like pretty much everything. I'm gonna switch out this rod to the ice rod because that guy is weak to ice. Yeah, I know what you mean. But I have seen some person last couple days or something occasionally on. So. Plenty of potions, that's good. I know I didn't really talk about what Edward's abilities are. I guess I should tell you what he can do. Not a whole lot, that's for sure. Alright, Sing is, he can try and cast a spell based on what harp he has on, which, it's never any good. Medicine splits, I'll show you. It splits a potion between your party members, and hide is literally what it, what it shows. He hides, and he can't do anything. Yeah, it's kind of weird. I think the medicine ability was taken out of the American version. Ah, that's fine. So he can kind of heal everybody, but not really because it's such a small amount. Damn it, Edward. He will also automatically hide on his own if he gets the critical status. So yeah, he is a pansy pretty much. Antarctic Wind. And a Lamia Harp. Not a bad weapon for him, so let's check. 610, 277. 610, 277. Doubled his damage, 610, 277. Alright, so well as see, he only has a 1 multiplier on his attack as well, so that kind of sucks. But he will be doing a little bit more damage. But secret passage right there, but all it does is loop you to the other side, which doesn't matter. But yeah, the Lamia Harp can confuse enemies, I forgot that. And it actually works pretty well. It's not that bad. If he hits them. Guess I should be nice and actually heal him. Let's grab this chest first. Damn it, Edward. Copper Hourglass, once again, probably never use those. There is a semi-rare battle, but you can also run into yellow puddings in this place. I mentioned that a little bit earlier, but if you do run into them, they're weak to lightning, not fire. Phoenix down, ether, and emergency exit. That just exits you out of the dungeon. How am I doing on space? Already starting to fill up. Target the back one. Yeah, he's confused. Let's see if the front one will attack, well, he'll attack himself now. So yeah, there you go. Daejon. That is probably a literal translation of the warp spell. Basically, it warps you between floors of where you were, or where you were, or are. Not that Daejon, but it's used in a glitch later in the game. I'm not going to use it, but I might show it. Let's do Dark Wave, why not? It's a pretty well-known glitch or bug in the game. It's not for a while, though. Let's see if he'll... Yeah, I love this. They'll do this to themselves. Oh, wait, that didn't instant kill. Never mind. I didn't say anything. I thought it's the cockatrices that can do that. If you confuse a cockatrice enemy, they'll use that move on, like, people, but it'll be instant kill because it'll actually petrify him. Go ahead and heal before we go on here. Antlion's Lair. This should look familiar if this is Final Fantasy IX. Yeah, you do that, Edward. I must admit that was some pretty good reflexes. Alright, this guy, he counters every move you do with, well, Counterhorn. Don't use Edward to attack. Use him as healing bait. Use Chocobo and attack. That's all you gotta do. Chocobo won't trigger his counterattack though, which is nice. Cecil will, but he does enough damage to where it's worthwhile. Dun, 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 dun. I love the music. Yeah, 9's another one I haven't beat in a while. It's a good game. We're fine. Yeah, I'll use the medicine, why not? This boss is not too hard. As long as you don't attack recklessly with Edward, you're gonna be fine. He should be pretty much dead. I'm gonna give him one more. First time I played 9, I didn't like the game. Actually, it took me a couple times before I liked the game. Not for the art, but just like the game itself. But it grew on me. What is eating Gilbert Grape grew a level. Yay, Light of the Desert. I haven't seen that in forever. I think I've seen that movie, but it's been a long time. So anyway, well, let's just use it. Why not? The emergency exit. Cast the exit spell. Why not? We might as well use it. We'll have the exit spell later in the game, so might as well put it to use. So I don't know if anybody ever tried, but yeah, you can't go back through that way. There's a reason why they gave us the hovercraft, so we can go this way. Uh-oh. Whew. My game locked up there for a second. My whole computer actually did. Am I still online? Yeah, I'm still online. Okay. That was scary. I thought, oh crap. Alright, let's save our game. Especially if my computer's gonna do that for some reason. Back to Capo Village. Where is it? I thought I wanted to find somebody first. Cafe? No, never mind. Okay. I was looking for the guy that changes your name. Valid ID, huh? The water is moving. Yeah, the naming way. I can't remember if he's in this town, though, but anyway, that's fine. Hey, Rosa. Hey, you can have Maiden's Kiss. Yeah, okay. Gotta give her the desert light. I don't know what the light of the desert is, but apparently it cures sickness. And how did you get here, too? Yeah, don't worry. Just tell me about Golbez. The Wind and Earth Crystals. Fabul and Toroya. So yeah, if we would, the mountain pass that I told you about, if we would have went there, it's frozen. We can't do anything about it. Actually, no, she can't cast fire. I kind of like this. I always kind of like this. She's like, oh, you should be able to cast fire spell. It's really simple. Cough, cough. Making fun of poor Rydia. But yeah, I mean, the story purposes is the reason why, if you haven't caught on, if you weren't watching or haven't played the game, Rydia can cast ice and lightning, but she can't cast fire. It makes sense, she watched her whole town burn down, so she was just level 1, so that night Edward finally did something useful. So I do like how they incorporate their classes into the actual story as well. It's kind of neat. They don't always do that with the Final Fantasy games or many games. Yeah. As long as it's done right. In Final Fantasy VIII, you have the GFs, and nobody remembers themselves, like, growing up together. And they say, oh yeah, the GFs, they cause you to lose your memory. It's out of nowhere. And oh yeah, Edward finally gets attacked. So that's one instance of intertwining the game mechanics. Your dead girlfriend is saying you're not very weak. Yeah, 9 did a good job with the summons, I like that. The black mages and VV and things like that. Come on, Edward, you're not as weak as she said. He is pretty weak. He's pretty weak. But he gets 800 experience for that, somehow. Yeah, 7 did a good job because they actually explain where the materia and everything comes from. Which was, it was the memory, it was the life stream, which is the consciousness of the planet, but it was just like solidified and, like compartmentalized into, a crystal. So yeah, I like that about 7 as well. Alright. Yeah, I agree with you, Cecil. Let's get going. So, we want to change because since we have 3 casters, we want 3 people in the back row. So yeah, there we go. Rosa, oh, she has everything already. Derp. Put that on, and that's good. So you see Rosa is right-handed. Your hands actually do determine you have to make sure you put it in the correct hand. So since she's right-handed, if you're using a bow, if you're right-handed, you hold it in your left hand, you draw the arrow with your right hand. So that's why the arrows are in the right hand, and yeah, the bow's in the left hand. So it actually makes sense. And she's also a white wizard, so she comes with white spells. So you see she has 18 will versus Rydia's 11. So Rydia, not going to be our healer. And you can look at Rosa's beard. Alright, let's get going. You can fly over that one too. We got all the treasure out of Damcyan. Even if we didn't, there's probably nothing else on there to worry about. Alright, this place is a little bit tougher than the last 2. There are a couple enemies that you want to be a little bit careful with. And yeah, this is the ice. It's not very great graphics, but there you go. Yeah, damn it, Rydia, come on. No, because of the ring we brought, it was destroyed. Hooray, she did it. And now she can finally use fire. Alright. So I'm gonna move that around there. Yeah, Dejan, it warps you. Not too worried about that. This is Mount Hobbs. And there are bombs here. They can explode just like every other Final Fantasy. They can explode on you. We'll use my ice rod. See how that does on him. Now, Rosa, I'm gonna pause it. White, she has white. Prayer gives you a chance to heal everybody in your party, basically with a Cure 1 spell. It's worthless. It was taken out of the US version, and AIM only works if you have bow and arrow equipped with Rosa. It guarantees 100% hit accuracy. It might give you a little bit more damage, but I don't know. But AIM is pretty cool. But Prayer, just ignore it. It's god awful. She has to charge up, and then it might not even work every time. And if it does, it's a weak Cure 1 spell. So, there's no point at all to using it. Now, these guys are weak to fire. And they can do a lot of damage too, apparently. And Cure, yes. I could have used, I have some holy arrows. I could have put those on Rosa if I wanted to. But, she'll be fine. Really random save spot in this place, but there's a save spot right there, which we'll use in just a second. Gargoyles. These guys, for any enemies that are flying like this, they are weak to bow and arrow attacks. I think it's considered like projectiles or something. So Rosa's aim should do a decent amount of damage to him. Yeah, not bad. Step battle, step battle. I think it's just called Gaia. You know, I don't think they have a name, like, you know, anything special. I think the guys in the back are absorb fire, the spirits. Yeah, they do. I would just guess that the name of it is Gaia. Damn it, Edward, come on. Let's try the ice rod on him. Yeah. do know, I think they're weak to Holy though, so let's do that to them. Or they can heal themselves. Wow, yeah, 606 damage. I would definitely say he was weak to that. Yeah, that was a lot of damage, huh? Potion. Yeah, we got the Toad spell. Go ahead and rest here. Ah, my good friend cockatrices. Thankfully, nowhere near as deadly as they are in Final Fantasy 1. My god. Cockatrices equaled Runaway in the first game. Apparently, they have a lot of life, too. But yeah, you saw how much damage Rosa did there. Not bad. Let's see if the confused cockatrice will instant kill. Here we go. Dumbass killed himself. Yeah, I know she still has the holy arrows on. I'm gonna get some more here soon. Thanks for pointing that out, though. I think it's worth it, just... that's fine. Confusing? Alright, awesome. Defend. I got 2 out of the 3 of them confused now. I love that. Yeah, I don't know what causes the AI when they're confused to use the beak spell. When you confuse some enemies, they use abilities you never really see. I'm not sure why. More holy arrows, like I said. Go ahead and put those on. And 27, that's fine. So yeah, I'm not sure why they do that, but I don't know. I kind of like it. It's pretty neat. This is the Master of Sneezing. If he still says it in this version. No, he doesn't. Super Nintendo version, his translation instead of ha is achoo. The PSP version changed this. This fight right here. Like, you see right here, he gets attacked. Well, in the PSP version, he doesn't attack like that. He kicks both of them and kills them all. Because him getting his ass kicked right here is going to affect the boss battle. Obviously, he's going to join us. Alright, hide. Yeah, we're gonna keep Edward out on defense duty right now. So Edward has a few different abilities too from the Super Nintendo version. I'll just show you. Build up, and endure. Build up, you look constipated, but you'll take a little bit longer and you'll do double damage. Endure is basically the opposite of that. You know, skip a turn, but you take basically no damage. But those were taken out of the Super Nintendo version. Yeah, that wasn't that great. This fight has two phases actually to it, and I'm not actually sure if it's dependent based on how much damage you do or how much time goes by, which transitions. I'm assuming it's damage, but now see right there, no damage happened and it switched. So anyway, there's really nothing we can do right now, so yeah, we want to defend every round now. And that is why I kept Edward out. Woo! Because that does a lot of damage. Alright, Dark Wave. Kick. Black ones have a lot more life, so we want to go after them with Chocobo. Alright, get your ass out here. Actually do something. Just cure everybody again. Yang, unfortunately, does not have much defense. He does have pretty decent amount of hit point growth. Ah, good. Nobody exploded. But he has some pretty piss poor defense. In the not the remake, in the sequel that comes to this game, the After Years, it's on the PSP and on the WiiWare. When you meet up with Yang, or I think it is, or maybe it's in the interlude. Anyway, you get two generic monks to join you, as well as Yang that helps you out. And instead of giving them random names, the game, when they join you, their name is Monk A, Monk B. That's literally who's in your party. You know, they couldn't even give them a simple name like Bob and George, you know, or something like that. And Cecil once again deflects blame. We didn't really blow up her town. Don't worry about it. Alright, we get Yang to join us. He's actually pretty good. He takes a little bit of work and understanding of how, you know, his stuff, but yeah, he's pretty powerful. Good defense. Well, good like vitality growth, but alright. Other helmet, do we have an accessory? We do. Let's give him an iron bangle. So, actually his weapons are a little bit differently. His weapons don't actually increase his damage. All they do is give his weapons, he uses fists since he's a monk, they give it an element. So you can exploit, if you know the enemy's weaknesses, their elemental weakness, obviously. So yeah, Edward or Yang, that's where his usefulness comes from. Is you can on the fly change what element he's got, and he can do a lot of damage with it then, if you know what the enemy's weak to. Like here, we only have one, we don't have any of the other claws for him, but he has a flame claw on right now, and since these guys are weak to fire, well, it's gonna be kind of nice. So yeah, there you go. Now, it doesn't double stack, though. Like, if I had 2 Flame Claws on, he can dual wield. And you attack enemy that's weak to fire, he's not going to get double damage from having 2 Flame Claws on. He's just going to get 1 elemental weakness attack. So, double stacking elementals is really kind of a moot point. Okay, good to go. Let's see. These guys in the back, they are weak to Holy, so let's see if Kira will kick their ass. Okay. They are not undead, though. If only Rosa could stay doing that much damage ahead. That's really awesome. 900 damage at this level. Alright, just defend. Alright, we made it out. Do we need to use a tent? Nah, we're fine. Just toss a quick heal on Cecil and Yang, and we're good to go. Let's put some of these fragments to use, otherwise I'm never going to use them. They only cast the basic spell, so... Yeah, there we go. Protect we learned with Rosa is, well, you know, protect. I don't think I ever really use it. I have a feeling it's going to be a long trip to where we're trying to get to. Apparently, kick takes a long time to charge up. Yeah, they are. I mean, they're probably, like, as I've been saying about the other ones, more literal translations. All right. Yeah, these guys, they're a bunch of clones. They all say the same thing. Weapon shop. And finally, some actual upgrades for Cecil. So we can buy an Ice Claw and a Thunder Claw, but I'm not going to actually, so let's see. We want that, and that for Cecil. The demon equipment. So let's check his stats. 18, 14, 15. Alright. Trying to remember that. 18, 14, 15. Black. Oh, wait a minute. No. I want demon, not black. 18, 14, 15. Thanks. Okay, so yeah, I didn't change any of those. Like I said, we won't get any of that for quite a little while, so let's sell some of our old stuff. Black. Crossbow, yeah, just gonna get rid of that. Leather hat. Hermes shoes, those cast haste. I don't care. Staff, same thing. That, and Dreamer. None of that care for. Spider webs I definitely want to keep, though. I think it's appropriate if we walk around as Yang here. Awesome. Anything new at the end? Nope, nothing new here. Well, yeah. Have you played this True Lane? I guess. Yeah, I shouldn't assume everybody watching has played this game, because a lot of times when people are in my stream, there's people who've never played this game, or played the game that I'm playing. Ah, see, there's somebody. Okay, so yeah. It's a great game. So, yeah, to kind of give a rundown then, in case, I see that I have a lot of people in here. Basically, yeah, damn it, those damn fragments. Here we go. So this guy lets us change names, and we're going to change this back to the American version. Edward. No, he's not being freed, though he would be appropriate to be freed. So we save his life, and all Yang gets is a thanks. I don't think his wife loves him very much. But remember her for actually much later in the game. She's used in a side quest. She's actually used in getting a secret summon in the game, and also used in getting... Ooh, Bacchus Wine. I went through that kind of fast. Bacchus Wine casts Berserk. Hey look, another dancer. A cross-dressing dancer. But a Bacchus Wine casts Berserk on the person who uses it, and Berserk is actually really useful in this game. Yeah, that's different. That is still in the American version, the cross-dressing guy. But anyway, we're part of this. We were part of the airship captain for the Kingdom of Baron, it was called, and they've been basically invading other kingdoms and taking their crystals. And basically, that's the story up to now. We've also not succeeded at anything. We were tricked, and we brought a bomb ring to a town, and it blew up. And then we watched Edward's town, his castle, we watched that get carpet bombed to hell. And yeah, we cured Rosa, who's kind of our lover. She's from Baron. And yeah, that's kind of the story up till now. Oh, also our friend, a dragoon, who came with us from Baron to help out. Yeah, Rosa is... they're in love. Cecil's lover, my bad. So basically, all their monks now are in training, he just said. So, their seasoned troops just got wiped out by a couple of goblins on top of Mount Hobbs. And our mages are stripped from us for this part. So we're going to help defend this castle. Wind crystals, what they have. Rosa and Rydia, they're not going to stick around. Damn plot reasons, because they have white magic. Let's hope we don't get carpet bombed to hell like Damcian did. I love how we get the boss battle theme throughout the whole thing. Damn, like no damage to them. So if you wanted to, you could leave this one Marine alive and kill the captain for extra experience. I'm not too worried about it right now. There's a couple good reasons why, actually, but... if you want to, you can go ahead and do that. Awesome! Carpet Bomb City. The only opportunity you have to heal is inside a battle, so you don't ever get an opportunity outside. So if you need to heal, make sure to do it inside battle. God. I like how those two got trapped there. They're screwed. You know they're dead. Ooh, my God. Poor Edward. So anyway, yeah, if he goes into critical, he will come out. Well, he will hide. Oh, wow, and you need to bring him out to heal him to keep him in, so he'll automatically do that himself, so. Nope. Apparently we locked the door somehow. Not anymore, though. Damn it, Edward. It's pretty much it's annoying to try and keep him out long enough to heal him. It's not worth it. Yeah, they do have some animation on it. Not all of them, though. Let's use Dark Wave. Ah. Just leave him. Come on, just leave him. Those guys do a pretty good amount of damage. Oop. Such a shiny crystal room. It's really nice, isn't it? Hey, it's Cain. Yeah, we haven't seen him since the earthquake, and he jumped off. Oh man. Betrayal. He's only a dragon. It's supposed to be a dragoon. I guess a dragon knight, yeah. Yeah, he has jump. We don't stand a chance. Obviously a scripted battle. Goodbye. Oh man. Oh wait, nope, not yet. Now this is how you introduce a villain. right here. Yeah, the original said annihilated. This is a fan translated. But, wait, shh. Oh man, that gives me goosebumps every time. And he just enveloped her. Now that is how you introduce a villain. A couple hours in, it's not, they don't wait 3/4 of the game. Shows up, kicks your ass, takes your girl. I mean, now you got some motivation to want to go find him. Yeah, that's how you do it. Plus, he has some kick-ass music, too. That helps a lot. Alright, so gotta figure out a way to get back at him. So he's got control of Baron. Here we get some Hermes shoes. I won't be using them though, but anyway, there's a secret little passage here. Spiderweb, good Demon Shield, which is awesome. Don't think it'll do anything for our stats. 18, 14, 15. So, well, not really that big of a secret passage. There's a big button right there, but anyway, so they want us to go heal. So let's go do it. Yeah, the king one, or yeah, the one that is similar. So we're gonna go by sea, huh? So let's recap what we've done in this game so far. We, in the intro, we invaded a city, killed a bunch of wizards, and took their crystal. We then left our kingdom with a bomb ring, and we killed a dragon and killed a mother. Blew up the city. Our girlfriend got sick. We watched Damsian get carpet bombed. And then we came here and we completely failed at defending the crystal. And we get the Deathbringer sword from him. I have not even heard of that game, no. Is it in the Tales series, like Tales of Vesperia and Tales of Symphonia, you know, since it has Tales in it? Oh, okay, never mind then. No, I've not even heard of it. So 18, 14, 15. Now this one actually increased my defense, and it increased my strength by 5, agility by 5, and my vitality by 5. Woo! So my attack went to 4 times 39 versus, just to kind of show you the difference as well. So I got an extra attack multiplier. I went from 3 times multiplier to 4 times multiplier, plus damage increase from just that sword alone. I don't mind some roguelikes. I've played a little bit of like others before. They can be kind of fun. Alright, well that's it for Fabul. We kind of didn't succeed in doing anything. Alright, well I'm going to go ahead and save and stop here for the night. That's a perfect place to stop for tonight. 2.5 hours, that's pretty good. Tomorrow I will be on in the afternoon. I won't be on in the evening. I'll probably be on around 2 to 3 p.m. Eastern and play for about 3-4 hours again tomorrow. So, thanks everybody who stopped by. I see there's a little bit more, so if you're not following, make sure to follow me, and you'll find out when I go live. Everybody have a good night, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow.